Hi, welcome to your pranayama class for today. We're going to do a very gentle, grounding, restorative, relaxing pranayama class today. So I'm going to guide you through some very nice restorative pranayamas. First, we're going to start by finding a comfortable position. Any comfortable position you like. You can sit cross-legged or maybe on the knees, like so, in hero's pose. And know that you can also change positions during the class if you feel like your body needs to move. So let's find your comfortable position. And when you find your comfortable position, either have a soft gaze in front or closing the eyes softly. Finding your connection with the floor underneath you. Letting your body become very heavy, but your spine is pointing up, strong and straight, along the crown of your head to the sky. And your face is relaxed. Muscles in the neck, in the chest. Belly is soft. Muscles of the legs are soft and relaxed. Arms are heavy by your side, resting on your knees. Hands are relaxed. And bring your awareness to your breath. Noticing the rise and fall of the belly, of the chest. And we're going to take some deep inhalations here, all the way through the nose, taking as much air in as you can, holding the breath, and then releasing through the mouth on your exhale. Very good. Finding your breath again. Having a natural breath. Soft, uncontrolled. And first we're going to start with some cleansing breaths. And the cleansing breaths goes like this. So first we inhale through the nose, and then we exhale through the mouth. And when we exhale, we push the air out, and we come forward as we exhale. So I'm going to show you first, so we can be on the same page here. And it's also done 3 times. So first I'm going to show you, and then we can do it together. If you can see me clear enough from here. So we inhale. And we exhale like this. And the exhale is done through the mouth, and we're pushing the air out through the mouth. So when you're ready, coming on your knees, sitting on your heels. You can do this on your own pace. Just move as quickly or as slowly as you like. You don't have to follow my pace. So let's start 3 times doing our cleansing breaths. And when you're done, coming back into stillness. perceiving what is happening in your body. Feeling the difference before and after we did the cleansing breaths. And the first pranayama is going to be our 3 yogic breaths. So in our 3 yogic breaths, we breathe into the chest, into the belly, then into the ribs, and then into the upper chest. So it's full inhalations and exhalations. So we breathe fully into the belly, fully into the ribs, fully into the upper chest, and then we exhale all the way from the upper chest, the ribs, and the belly. So on our inhalation, our belly rises, chest expands, ribs expands, chest rises, and on our exhalation, our chest falls, our ribs come back together, and our belly comes down against our spine. I'm going to guide you through a few rounds of these 3 yogic breaths, and then where you can do it on your own pace. Know that at any time my guidance doesn't feel comfortable for you, you can also do something else or breathe slower and deeper. Maybe stop the pranayama if you feel like you need to, or pause this recording, knowing that I'm just a guide here. So finding your breath, breathing natural here, soft breaths. And also I want to note that you don't have to force your inhalation and your exhalation. We're not trying to be strenuous here. These are very cleansing pranayamas, so be gentle with yourself. Inhale deeply and exhale fully. Inhale, belly, chest, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. You can keep your hands on your belly and on your chest. This helps me a lot, especially in the beginning of the pranayama. So inhale, belly rises, ribs rise, chest rises. Exhale, chest comes down, ribs come together, and belly sinks into the spine. And we inhale fully till there's no air left to breathe in, and we exhale until there's no more air left to breathe out. But doing this in a very gentle way here, not forcing anything. So inhaling in the chest, in the belly, in the ribs, in the chest, and exhaling the chest, the ribs, and the belly. And maybe if that feels comfortable for you, you can pause just for a second at the top of your inhalation, and then maybe pause down at the end of the exhalation, finding space, finding stillness in between the inhalation and the exhalation. In between the circle of our breath. So inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and exhale, chest, ribs, and then belly. After you finished your last rounds, come into a natural breathing again and take a moment to perceive how your breath feels, how your body feels, how all the areas feel in your body. Maybe you still hold some tension here, knowing that's also okay. Going now into the lengthening breaths. So on each inhalation, we start with a count of 7. So on each inhalation, we count from round 1 to 7. And on each exhalation, we count back again from 1 to 7. And our inhalations and our exhalations are equal in length. So our pace of our counting remains equally. We don't go faster. We don't try to speed this up. We just breathe in slowly on a count from 1 to 7 and breathe out slowly from a count from 1 to 7 again. If at any time you notice that a count of 7 is maybe a little bit too much for you, you can also have a count of 3 or of 5, whatever feels comfortable for you, if 7 is too high of a number for you. Knowing that the highest number is not the goal here. It's the goal here to breathe in and out equally. So we're going to do a few rounds together first, and then you can continue on your own pace. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going on your own pace now, counting each inhalation and exhalation with increments of 7. And if the inhalations and exhalations on the count that you're on feel comfortable for you, you can make your count higher. So if you were on 7, you can count to 9. Or if you were on 5 or lower, you can count to 7. Knowing that you don't have to higher your counts, you can just stay at the count that you were on the first time. Just listening to your breath and to your body. But as you make your count higher, we're not speeding up our count here. We are remaining on the same pace. And our inhalations and our exhalations remain equal. Equal and balance between the two breaths. Finding balance into our breath, into our body, balance into our being, and into our day and our life. Also remembering that we're not forcing the breath here. We're cultivating healing and calming energy here. So we're not forcing anything. You can now bring your counting from 9 to 11 or from 7 to 9. Knowing that you don't have to make it higher. So counting to 11 on each inhalation or exhalation, if that feels right for you. And then slowly we let go of the counting, coming into a place of receptivity, perceiving the moments, perceiving the energies and the qualities of these restorative pranayamas. What is coming up for you here? How are these pranayamas cultivating for you? Knowing that there is no right or wrong answer, and you don't have to make up an answer with your minds. Just be the perceiver and the observer here, letting go of all judgments. Coming now into the last breath of our practice today, Restorative Pranayama, or the square breath. So we're basically going to breathe in a square. And we're going to count with increments of 4. And when we inhale, we count to 4. And we hold the breath again for 4 seconds. Then we exhale for 4 counts again. We hold the breath for 4 counts. And then we exhale again for 4 counts. And then we hold the breath for 4 again. We inhale for 4. We hold for 4. We exhale for 4. And we hold again for 4. Making a square like so. Square is also the symbol of Muladhara chakra, which is our chakra for our rooting and our grounding. And this pranayama for me is so grounding, so rooting, nurturing and supporting. Knowing that you don't have to count to 4 and hold your breath for 4 if that's too much for you. You can also do a count of 2 or of 3. Maybe changing positions if you like. I'm going to guide you first in the first few rounds, and then you can continue on your own pace. So let's take an inhalation first and an exhalation fully. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Continue on your own pace now. Making sure that your counts on your inhalation, exhalation, and on your holdings are remaining equal on the same pace here. Not speeding up or slowing down. Breathing equally in this square breath. Finding equanimity in our breaths here. Equanimity through the breaths and through the pausing between the breaths. Counting and holding for 4 counts here, staying with our breath, having our awareness fully on our breath here. Remaining on the same pace. Finding space and stillness in the holding of the breaths. Knowing that you can also bring your counts to 3 or to a count of 2. No forcing here. Or you can make the count higher to a 5 or to a 6 or to any count if that feels comfortable for you at this moment. Finishing your last round here. No rushing, just on your own pace, finishing your last rounds. And when you finish your last rounds, you come back into uncontrolled, soft, natural breathing. And we take again a moment here to perceive. It's very important to coming to a place of perceiving, of observing after each pranayama, noticing what each pranayama cultivates for you, noticing what is coming up, noticing what has gone, but doing all of this as the observer here, as the witness, without any judgments. And if you notice any judgments, just be the observer of that again. How does my body feel? How does my breath feel? How did I feel in the beginning of the class? How do I feel now? Can I notice a difference? Bring your hands on your heart, pressing your thumbs into the center of the chest. Taking a moment of gratitude here. Gratitude for our breath. That we can control our breaths and use our breath as a tool to cultivate grounding and calming energy for ourselves. Gratitude that we always have our breaths accessible for us in every moment of our life. That we can always come back into the breath and use our breath to come back to ourselves. Gratitude to all ancestors, all yogis and sages that came before us here, and to everyone that led us to the here and now. Sending all of your energies and intentions from this practice to all beings everywhere. Bowing your head down to your heart, resting in gratitude here. And I want to thank you for taking this class with me. May you always find ease in your breath whenever you need it. Thank you.